Good afternoon, guys. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry for the delay.
Sorry for about that.
We're filming.
We were filming. We were getting through the final few shots of our brand new series, Old versus New, Michael.
Old, young and new.
Very good for you, that.
Thank you.
I know, for the bin. Definitely for the bin. Whisker, Swifties, how the hell are you? We're good. Just a couple of Swifties.
Whisker went to Calgary and got fit. I'd never even seen his face before.
Very nice. Your health and everything is in good enough order now to go and get fit. It's a delight to see.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. Mikey running the late show. Oh, you're getting the blame.
That's all right.
You know,
None of us have ever been on time for anything, so that's totally
neither of us
fine.
claim to be punctual in that fashion.
Nope.
Good Monday morning for Scotty Scheffler. Good Sunday afternoon for Nelly Korda.
Must be nice to win a tournament.
Just to be that much in control of your golf ball.
Yeah.
Be lovely.
One day. When you're retired.
Listen, I'd take it for 9 holes, never mind 5 tournaments like those two. Anyway, let's see. What's going on in the chat? Raj is wishing us good morning from beautiful BC. Good morning to you, Raj. John Kelly.
Kelly, Raj, beautiful British Columbia. Good afternoon, Mike and Ian. Hope the weekend was good. Weekend was okay.
It was good. Kyle H. Yeah, all props to Scotty, but it's getting boring. I think that might be the difference. If people talk about the difference between Tiger and Scotty, Scotty does it, and some people call it boring. Tiger done it, the best thing to happen to golf ever. Fair? Fair as in, like, that's
sure, yeah,
the way
that's what
people
people are
see it,
saying.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I don't think it's boring. I think it's impressive. I'd just love to keep seeing them win.
Yeah,
Big fan.
you really are. All right, I'm going up to the top here. There's a super chat from Mr. JB. Steel fibers and irons for years, tendinitis. You've mentioned they play stiff. How does that manifest? Feel, height, launch. Thank you to you legends. Thanks, you legends. It can be all of the above. In all honesty, JB, I think it can play a bit boardy, a bit kind of. I mean, for graphite that typically feels a bit softer, I think it can feel a little bit harsh. Is it going to present itself in height and launch? Probably not, if I'm being honest. You know, I do think a little bit of speed, you could probably be a little bit slower with the shaft not having quite as much kind of load kick. So, yeah, I think it's just your timing and cadence gets a little bit out of kilter. So I think you only really experience what too stiff does when you try something that's right. Then you go, okay, that feels like the club face squares up. That feels like I'm getting this shaft working for me. Remember that the shaft is not supposed to be rigid, you know, like a piece of rebar that just doesn't move. It's supposed to load and unload like a spring. So you really never want it to feel like it's not contributing to the load. Mr. Roy Thompson, what wedge bounce would you recommend for the wet Scotland? I mean, I think East Coast, even though it's wet, you know, with the sandy, firmer soil, you can get away with the kind of mid to low bounce. You know, when it comes to the west side, where we get a lot more rain, typically we have a few more parkland courses as well. I would gravitate towards much more bounce in the higher side. I think ultimately, guys, it comes down to your strike location. So if we looked at, this is all of a sudden the wedge face. If you're on firm soil, you're likely to, or firm turf, you're likely to strike the wedge low in the head. That way you need less bounce. If you've got it right, you're slightly above that, right? Whatever bounce you're in is right. And if you're striking it too high in the head, you need more bounce, right? So high strike, high bounce, low strike, low bounce. Try and think of it somewhat like that way.
Here they go. Now it's unlocked. Okay.
What was that?
It was stuck. Andrew is asking, afternoon, was recently fit into 10C1K Orange at Club Champion Minneapolis. Didn't get a chance to hit VF. Ian, you seem to have played both profiles. Can you chat about the difference?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm more comfortable in the VF. It's as comfortable I've been with a shaft in quite some time. I always liked 1K Orange though. I always found that to be quite nice. Really never played it in anything. In fact, I had a 60 TX at one point. Remember when we were at Bay Hill and the guys came over, brought some TXs over from Bay Hill?
Yeah.
And to me, they just felt so stiff.
So stiff, yes.
So I just think the feel is a little bit better with VF, but it still plays like a very stable shaft. So it was a lot to do with that for me. For the boys, we'd love to see a wind video, effect on the ball flight, land angle, ball changes, etc. Yeah, probably is a good one to do.
Just need to get outside. The sun's shining.
I know.
The wind's not a blowing.
I'm not making another Mikey's full of wind and taut air joke. Too many.
That's nice of you.
Too many.
It's about time.
Let's go down here. Mike C is thinking about ditching the rangefinder, going to a GPS app. What are you gents a fan of for yardage info? Arccos, baked all in one. It's a GPS. It's got Arccos Caddy. When you're not playing a tournament, you can learn your sort of adjusted yardages, downhill, uphill, into the wind. It obviously is gathering all your data to tell you, when to hit certain shots. If it's into the wind, you need 2 clubs more, not just one. I just think that the kind of depth of the information you get from Arccos is second to none.
I agree. Gentlemen, a softball for you. Your handicap goals for the year. My handicap's going the wrong way.
Is it?
No. Scratch, but I really don't think it's possible.
Okay. Why?
I'm really not into it yet. Like, I just want to play a little bit before I start to go to the short game area and practice, roll putts with a mirror, that kind of stuff. I just want to play.
That might be. I mean, I think there is a bit of a leap that has to be taken to get to that scratch where you're prepared to put some real graft into your game.
Yeah, there's a proper effort. And right now, for at least it's the first couple weeks of the season here.
You're not there yet.
I just want to play.
I know.
I just want to play. Plus, I don't really want to hit off a mat outside.
Yeah.
So it sounds like an excuse, but I just want to play.
The lowest that I've ever got to in my life was probably 3 years ago. I think I got it to +2. I feel like in so many ways I'm a better player now than I was 3 years ago. So I'm actually going to try and see if I can get it lower than +2. That's the goal, is to try and get it towards +3 now. I don't know. I'm not sure if kind of my game is good enough. I think on days it will be, but I've worked hard at it. I feel like I've kind of put enough graft to certainly deserve getting towards that. So
the lower you are, the better. And then I get strokes. Lots and lots of strokes. John Jensen has sent us $20. Hi, buy some tea and coffee. Question: Any shafts that you know of that you know have a profile soft in hands, firmer in the middle, and soft, medium, firm tip? I seem to time softer shafts best. Need soft hands for old hands. Are we talking just any shaft in general?
Yeah, woods or irons. If we're talking woods, John, the one that springs to mind is a bit of a left field, Oban Kyoshi White.
Oh, that is a left field.
That's a bit left field, but just I have this very vivid image of how wide the mid body is of an Oban Kyoshi White. And it wasn't all that tip stiff. It was actually a really good fairway wood shaft. So I'd say something like that, and a 5503, if you're looking to just play something regular flex, John. I think that would be a really nice one for you.
Can you Graham McCormick, can you give some advice on how to address fairway woods after changing loft adjustments? Advice on how to address fairway wood after changing loft adjustments.
I'm not sure how you would address it different. Not sure I understand that one, Graham.
Yeah.
What do you interpret that as?
Address like setup kind of thing?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, to be honest, it depends. Like, are you adding more loft? Therefore, you want to put the ball back in your stance a little bit. You know, is that what? I'm not sure. Like, is it from an open and close perspective? I'm not. Maybe gives a little more context in that, Graham. We'll look out for your second kind of part to that one. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means. Maybe give us the specifics of what you're using and what you've done.
I like this one from Brian. Just got fitted and have new sticks. Outside of going out and playing, any watch-outs when learning to
Just taking
play
a drink with the lid on.
with new sticks? Most common mistakes you see customers that I can avoid. We always say, give it, 4 to 5 rounds with your new clubs, a couple range sessions. It's like a new pair of shoes. You gotta like what you gotta feel comfortable in them. What you've seen in the bay is what we promise you outside, but give yourself a chance to build those expectations rather than right away you're going to hit it 350 yards with a new driver or shoot 59 with your new iron. So just give it a few rounds and some time to kind of feel comfortable with the stuff.
Alex is asking, any generic guidelines for club head speed to shaft stiffness for a driver?
I think I saw that one somewhere.
It's quite go other way. Alex, there you go.
Oh yeah.
So I would say, Alex, somewhat roughly, very roughly, 75 to 85 regular, 86 to 90, 85 to 95. Sorry, A-flex. Sorry, 75 to 85 A-flex. 86 to about 95 regular, 96 probably to like 106 stiff, and 107 and above, you're probably getting into X. And if you end up living in, your 106, 107, you probably have to try both. In all honesty, you might load an X better than you load and release a stiff. So if you're smack bang in the middle, like with that A-flex, if you're 80, miles an hour, you probably want to be in and around that A-flex, driver-wise. So, I mean, again, generic, but that's about what I would say.
Ryan Lynn, I may have missed it in your What's in the Bag video. What golf ball are you playing, Ian?
At the minute,
You're kind of tinkering, aren't you?
I think I'm TP5X.
Really?
I think so. I know. Depends. Again, everything is a bit of a moving target with how much dynamic loft. I'd say I've done most of my practice the last couple of weeks with a TP5X. I just found that I was spinning. I'm really working and putting my ball position back and getting a little bit lower dynamic loft. And I kind of found when I done that, I was spinning Pro V1X a little more than I wanted. So we'll see. What about you?
Pro V1X. We did a test a couple of weeks ago, and it was good all around. So
you're on the low end of spin, so any gain on spin without sacrificing ball speed is good. Tiago, picks or standard? Standard, I would think, unless I can come up with some wee fancy logo.
So you can customize the picks.
I get your wee head, and I get to batter your head out at the golf course. That'd be good. Zimboy, hi, would love to know what driver head ever had the lowest spin. Pretty hard to beat a 430 SLDR, I think. That was a little cannon.
Yeah.
I can't think of one that would be lower spin than that.
No. Yeah, it was a low spinning driver. Trying to think. No, yeah, that'd be it. That remember the double black diamond? That thing was pretty low spinning.
Low spin as well, Cali, It was. I think in today's market, I think that Black Ops Tour is about as low spin as anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Marcus is agreeing. SLDR, no contest. Where is that SLDR? We literally just get finished
them
testing
back
with
in the
an
office.
SLDR. We have a new series launching called Old versus New. We take 10-year-old product, 5-year-old product, and today's product. We compare them and talk about how obviously the older product has influenced the product of today, and really ultimately how much has it moved on.
Chico, honeymoon in Scotland this June. Course recommendations. Contact Black Eagle Travel.
Who?
I don't know, what's Eamon's guy's name?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
I would say, I mean, it depends if you want to go kind of all out. I mean, you can go down the East Coast and you can play your Kings Barnes and obviously St Andrews if you want to try and do the lottery. You've got Carnoustie, but then there's Panmure, Montefieth, London Links, Leven Links, Scots Craig. There's the other courses around the St Andrews Links, so you're in the town. You've still got the same feel of being in the town, but you're on the new course of the Jubilee or Eden even. Yeah, he's always listening. Black Eagle is correct. Stephen will get you them all. There you go.
He's always listening.
I just can't even read his comments out without saying it in his voice. Black Eagle is correct.
Oh, okay, never mind. Kirk Smith. Hey gents, hope all is well. Question on Arco's grip options. Any good options in jumbo size? Played mid-size for ages, but battling hand injuries. Ideally firmer side, use wrap cord typically. Do they make a jumbo Arcos? They must.
I don't think I've seen them, but just get the sensors.
Yeah, just screw them in.
Just get whatever grip of choice. Played mid-size for ages, battling hand injuries. Ideally firmer side. I mean, Tour Velvet is not, it's not soft and squishy by any means. It's nothing like CP2 or CP2 Pro.
You love a Tour Velvet.
It's nice.
Yeah.
What's firm? They don't do Z-cord and jumbo, do they? Oversize?
No. They make the UTX Plus in oversized. Looks quite nice. I saw it online. What are you smiling at?
No, the Lambkin Crossline's pretty firm. Lambkin Crossline and Crossline cord. I know that comes in jumbo. Steph Fogg is asking, is a new Ventus Black expected in the new year? Well, I think we were expecting to see some Gen 2 Ventus by spring. I think they told us like April, May.
Yeah, I've seen photos of them.
The Gen 2s?
Yep.
Nice.
And it's, yeah, I mean, it's the matte finish.
Matte black.
But I'm pretty sure it's like Ventus Black is US Open, and then the new Ventus Red will be around the Open Championship. I'm pretty sure that's what I was told. Freddie M. How are Iomic's sticky grips for durability? Freddie, I love the thought of an Iomic. I love the look of an Iomic, but the minute there's a dash of water on it, it's like a wet fish. They come right, they're slick, very slick.
Slight wreck. Really tough one here, Mike C. Tough, it's a really serious question. As I'm torn on what to do for lunch. Beans on toast, question mark? No, not for me.
I don't love a baked bean.
Cheese and ham toasted, but tomato soup.
At Josie's.
Cheese
By
and
the way,
ham
folks,
toasted with tomato soup.
231,000 subscribers. If you're watching and you're not subscribed,
What are you doing?
I know.
Really, you have to question a lot of things in your life if you're watching this and not subscribed. Are you really, truly doing the things in life with the integrity that you should be? You should be subscribing and watching, not just watching.
To the 300 people watching, give us 300 thumbs up.
You're getting a bit needy.
I know it. Come on.
Your self-esteem needing a wee boost
Yeah.
or something?
I'm feeling rough. Scotty and Nelly use Tour Velvet. Seems to work.
Aye,
I
exactly.
knew you and Nelly had
all
a
the
lot in
good,
common.
all the good players.
I might put some Tour Velvets on tonight.
You need to. John King. Hey guys, purchased my irons from TXG a year and a bit ago. Wanted to get loft lie check as the 4-iron is not going as far as I would like. Does Club Champion still do complimentary loft and lie check? Of course, John King. Yes, absolutely. Come down and see whoever the fitter was. If it was John, who's no longer now with us, happy to book you with Paul, Calvin, Alex. But if it was one of the other stores, everyone else is still there as they were. JP is telling everyone, hit that like button, only 23 out of 300. How many
That's what
are we
I'm
at?
saying,
67?
JP.
Come on
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
Come on. Don't be rude.
Trevor.
Don't be watching, sitting there being rude.
Alexander Chung was fit by Joseph Hughes.
Oh,
Got my new club. Once I get my new clubs, I'll have a gap in the bag between the 3-wood and the 4 hybrid. What do you gents recommend? Play mainly Parkland, inland, West Coast, Scotland. Wow, that was a tongue twister for me. Get on the links. Come on, you guys are
Inland, wasn't
in
it?
the heat of the links.
I know. I like a wee nice wee Parkland. I mean, really, it's going to be, I think, 3 hybrid, 5-wood territory.
5-wood, yeah.
You know, you probably need to go in and see the Joseph and get a little check. See what well, in fact, he can't because he doesn't have a 3 hybrid he probably have a 3 hybrid. Won't have a 5-wood though.
5-wood. I like a 5-wood play.
I'm not in a 5-wood place right now in my life.
No.
4-wood, 16.5.
Okay, same thing.
Show your face.
It's the same thing.
Sudsy's asking, have either of us played Cobble Beach or Legacy Ridge up in Owen Sound?
Nope.
No.
Never been to Cobble
I
Beach.
know. Honestly, Mikey leaves Oakville.
No,
Instant
don't.
nosebleed.
I just,
Crosses the boundaries, nosebleed.
no.
The only place he's allowed to go outside of Oakville, Dixie Road.
That's not true. I'd love to play Cobble Beach.
Would you know?
I
heard
go
it's
up,
nice.
I go up the 407 to play your place.
You're don't even stay for dinner. You're racing back down.
I don't get the invite for
My mum's
dinner.
calling. Oh, there's an emergency. My sister's fallen off her horse.
Seabiscuit.
Oh, man. Devin is waiting eagerly with bated breath on Mikey's What's in the Bag.
Who?
Devin Cates.
Sorry, Devin.
He's lazy.
He's not.
Honestly, I've
coming.
never seen him so lazy. He's so demotivated about his clubs this year. It's alarming.
Because I don't think there's a change. Well, that's a lie. Put that 5-wood back in the bag this weekend. Quite good. Told you.
Stephen Middleton, 8 degree turned to 9 versus 9 turned to 8 for an out-to-in player like Mikey. 8 turned to 9. Definitely.
9 turned to 7.5.
Yeah, Stephen's dropping in. Tried to schedule an ultimate with Ian. Never heard back. ID 207304. Well, drop us info at clubchampion.ca. Stephen, drop us a little note. Happy to get you booked in. Absolutely happy to. No problem at all. No problem at all.
Can going a little upright, shift, strike in from toe, any. Holy moly, I'm having a rough day reading these.
Can go in little upright shift strike from toe any. Again, it depends. Like honestly, if you're out to in and you leave the face a bit open, the likelihood is no. I mean, shifting lie angle is not really going to change it that much. I'd be changing other things to change it. So again, without the context of your delivery, knowing anything about it, we don't know how really we can influence the centre mass unless we know what it is you do to cause that in the first place.
John Kelly, what is the over/under on wedges in Mike's bag?
Oh, you've got new wedges.
Yeah, but I've played the weekend with these. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
This guy. I mean, it's a bit of it's a golfer's dream to get clubs built at Artisan, and he's humming and hawing. Get your head straight.
I know.
Freddie M. Ventus Black versus ADVF, Ian. I'm a VF guy. A VF guy. I'm not a Ventus Black guy.
Profile, it feels smoother of VF, but I still find the butt section quite stout. But I'm weak.
Tell you what, that little burner mini driver's quite good.
In the 11.5?
Aye. It's lovely. Off the tee, it's lovely. I do like it.
Did you play this weekend?
Aye, yesterday. Stream Song Blue.
Get outside.
It was freezing.
I know, but with your pals and having a laugh, wearing a wee toque.
It's freezing. Listen, the weather by next weekend looks quite nice. I just thought, bite the bullet, work in the game a wee bit more. I was working on some specific things, so.
Rob Jung goes, I heard Bubba Watson holds course record at Bushwood. You boys want to take a crack at it, scramble style.
So I think this is a little challenge for us. We take this show on the road, and we go to courses and we try and break some course records. We done it at Cabot. That was the whole goal at Cabot, was to go there and break the course record. Whether we did or whether we didn't is.
There's a big difference between Cabot and Bushwood.
What's wrong with Bushwood? What are you trying to say? Bubba, what's it's not? If it's good enough for Bubba, it's not good enough for you.
Just wait. You'll see a few golfers.
Is it Bush League? Is it?
Aye.
Rough as a Yemen estimate.
Aye. That's interesting. No, it's good.
I'll listen to you. See, even his wee voice pitches up like that. Oh, it's quite good. You know he's lying. Say if he's being sincere. It's quite good. Totally different.
No.
Oh, you're so easy to tell when you're lying. Years
Listen.
of analysing your body language, Michael. Per, thank you. Said David is back with this part 2 of his. There you go. Sorry, guys. For example, just got a new Cobra 3 wood from Club Champion, lofted up 1.5 degrees, struggling with hook with it. Do I need to open the face to set up to achieve the increased loft but straighter flight?
I need to open the faces. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's tough.
the thing is with the Cobra, I mean, the Cobra woods are designed with kind of what used to be known as smart pads. So the lie angle that it sits on, depending on, or whether you add loft or decrease loft, it shouldn't change the face angle as much as some other woods. I would definitely look at things like, ball position, Graham, try and get the ball position back a little bit, offset a little bit of start line. If you can offset the start line, I mean, the club face is always closing, right? So if the ball position is here, right, and we hit it with a closed face, but we move it back and we actually hit it with a square face, it's all about positioning the ball relative to the face angle in the sort of downswing journey. I would try ball position back a little bit. I think that might help you with a little bit more rightward start line.
Darren Hall. Tyler Hall's brother.
Who? Colin.
Colin. Oh, that was the guy's name. Hi guys. Do people move softer shafts from driver to woods? I play Kylie White 60S in the driver, so a Kylie Blue in woods, for example. Not necessarily, depending on what you want to use it for.
I think that's kind of conventional wisdom, as people would say, a bit stiffer in driver, but it does not have to be that way at all. It just, like you said, depends on the needs, depends on the matchup, between how do you launch your driver, how do you hit your fairway woods, but you're not off track in that kind of chain of thought.
Yeah.
That would be understandable.
Dave Perry says, good evening from North Wales. Good evening.
Good evening from
You ever been to Wales?
Aye, a couple of times. I was on that Most Haunted show was in Wales. Denby. Yeah, the asylum in Denby. Chasing ghosts.
Spirit.
Oh, I think one touched me.
Really? I'm going. Jed Jensen, Autoflex Dream 7. Will you be testing?
We will. We will. We have them in store. We will be testing very soon. Very soon. Raj is asking, how's the Mini Driver treating you? Very good. Very good. I think it's a delivery thing. I think, I always aspire to not hit up as much on my woods. With that thing, I can be 1 or 2 degrees up, and
it's a lot of head covers. Well, not a lot of head covers. You have the same amount of head covers. It's just a big head cover.
Anything else you'd like to complain about?
I'm not complaining. I'm just speaking.
Smell that barbecue, though.
I know. If anyone's in Toronto and you need some good barbecue, go to Holy Smokes.
There you go.
They're sponsoring today's live.
Yeah, they are. Keeping the lads fed. Sudsy picked up his SM10s after his putter fitting on Wednesday. Did you see? Did Sudsy say hi to you? I don't know if I was even in
I don't
Wednesday.
even know where I was Wednesday.
I don't know. Apologies, we never bumped into you, Sudsy on the water. Only club left in my bag from last year is my LTD Max 5 wood. Everything else is new from you guys.
Oh,
we appreciate that.
That 5 wood's old.
Oh,
Expired.
I know.
Give
Moldy.
Give Dino a call.
Moldy.
Mike C decided on beans on toast. Breaking news, everybody.
I'm not really a beans on toast kind of guy.
Nick Carter, how is the Diamond putter shaft, and which one did you go with?
A 105 1.0.
Nice.
Love it. Big fan. Feels great.
Sudsy on the water. I did say hi to Mike. I don't remember.
He said you were in jail. I was in jail. Was that in the office?
I don't know. Don't remember.
Honestly, it's like goldfish.
I don't know. Dave Fogel, hello from Prague.
Dave Fogel, you must, I know of the things you can do in Prague.
Yeah, I know.
You must have better things to do in your Monday than talk to us donkeys. There's great things to do in Prague.
Aye. Good food.
Yep. Great nightlife.
Do you think Fogel's a nightlife guy? I don't.
What do you think he is?
In bed 8:30 all night.
Fire on. Hot water, hot water
3
bottle.
bars, I'm okay, Karen.
Have fun, Dave Fogel. We're only jealous. Prague is awesome. Awesome. Freddie M. Z-Cord versus Tour Velvet cord. Is it true that Tour Velvet cord we can buy is different from the one on tour? I don't believe so. I do not believe so. Stephen is actually smoking some pork loins right now. I'll send you an Insta pic, Mikey.
Yaman loves a pork loin.
Dave Fogel is probably in Prague with Nelly. He wishes.
Jealous.
Nelly Furtado.
Oh, the way you said that. Rob Young, just picked up a Jailbird Mini CH, going out Wednesday for the first run. Wish me 1 to 2 putts only, boys.
Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. Stu M, will you fellas ever be getting your hands on any Maltby clubs to test and review? No, we won't. I've said that in the channel for 7 years straight. Listen, I've never talked to anyone from Maltby. I don't even know anyone at Maltby. Nobody from Maltby, I think, is interested in us testing their clubs.
Is Roger Maltby related?
Nah, different Maltby. It's Dave. Be Dave.
The first ever set I've built.
Was it? I think I gave you a set of heads and went, right.
Yeah, build these.
Remember?
If you can't build them, you're fired.
I think
All
that
right,
was it.
cheers.
Cheese on toast, Heinz spaghetti, bacon, less farts and beans. That's a pro tip. That's a pro
Cheese
tip.
on toast, Heinz spaghetti.
That's a lot going on
That
there,
sounds
isn't it?
rough.
Will we be doing a review of the Ping i530? Yes, filming it tomorrow night.
And the wedges?
Tomorrow night. The S159s tomorrow night.
Nice.
Thanks. Lads are drinking water versus their normal cup of joe. I know. I've had time to. My tea got cold.
They ruined my order this morning.
Did they?
Yeah,
They get it wrong.
Yeah, it was rough.
See if anyone out there works at Starbucks or knows.
Who's the owner?
I
What's
know,
his name again?
name?
Schwartz? No. never
What's
mind.
his name? Somebody out there knows.
Schultz.
Aye. Howard.
Howard
Schultz?
Schultz.
Howard.
Figure it out.
Listen.
And give us a franchise.
Aye, I'd love a wee franchise.
Oh, me too.
I'd drink my weight in tea.
And egg bites. Love an egg bite.
Sudsy's asking, how come you guys both use Arcos and a rangefinder? Well, for a start, Mikey doesn't use Arcos.
That's a lie. I used it yesterday.
Oh, show me your data. Show me.
Ain't bother. Oh, later. I use it for the Smart Caddy app. It's quite good with the wind. It is quite good.
Yes, I didn't sense that inflection in your voice there, so I actually believe you.
Oh, I swear to God.
I know, no.
Said I shot 37, but
This seems to be a Monday constant with Starbucks. It is. That's why Howard were appealing to you. I feel like Howard
think
owes
he
me a few
watches?
$100. And dodgy teas.
I'll take a couple thousand.
I must probably might be a few thousand. They didn't put enough milk in my tea this morning anyway. I had to get another one when I got here.
Wow.
What?
That's because you just wanted another one.
Oh,
What kind of milk? Oat milk?
no.
Oh, here we go. Back to the cow milk that you won't be able to breathe.
I know, I feel a wee bit inflamed.
I can't.
Maybe Starbucks hired their old UPS driver. Not seen that guy in a while. A wee old grumpy. Thankfully, I think he's moved on to...
Well, I think when we
Something
complained
new.
about him, he was relocated.
John Fishburne, our old pal, loves a Strixon and loves a Starbucks.
Wow, you worked at Starbucks.
For a
Cool.
long time. Only one drink returned in 4 years I worked there. You want a job?
That's pretty good.
I'd take somebody who had that return ratio. It'd be quite good.
Starbucks is
That's terrible.
what?
Terrible. It's terrible. I mean, it's a good product, but I
Great
just,
brand.
It's a great brand.
I love the brand. I love going into a Starbucks. I think it's one of the best facilities around. That one in Shops at Don Mills is so nice.
It's nice, that big one.
Cold greetings from
Wow.
Poland.
Poland.
I don't
Any
know any
chance-
Polish. You?
No.
Dobre dzień. No, that's a
what's
lie.
that?
I don't know. Any comparison? Ventus Blue Plus VA Ragin 2.0.
Raging Cajun.
You say Ragin?
Raging.
Ragin.
What'd you say?
Ragin.
You call it Raging?
Nah, I don't know what I call it. I probably Ragin. Raging Cajun.
Where is that there? Okay. Any chance to see a YouTube comparison of Ventus Blue Plus versus... It's a bit of a specific one, that, Pollock. I don't know if that's one that would make the cut on the videos. You and about 3 other people might be interested in that one. And probably somebody works at Fujikura and somebody works at VA. That's where your request that we test it would have been good, you know?
Oh,
What
wow.
happened to that series?
The cabling didn't work.
That's right. Steve is asking, do you guys carry the TPT shafts? No, we don't. We do not. We used to. We used to know our rep. I just have no idea who the rep would even be anymore.
Is this
Sudsy-
the one and only?
Ah! Is it the Larry Watson?
Blink twice if it is.
Let us know, L-Dub. Best hybrid shaft for you, L-Dub.
Acra GX 100H.
He does like something a bit soft on the tip. Always played like Aldil at NVS. Never ever really liked stiff stuff. Dubs, I would say, even though graphite design DI, little 75 stiff for
Can't
Dubs
go
would
wrong
be
with
nice.
the DI.
That'd be quite nice. But little Acra, yeah, like you said, GX 100H.
Would
Nice.
I lie to him? No.
You wouldn't. You would not. Yes. Old man. What's it, SBAF?
Where do you see
I
that?
think probably Shaft. Old man Shaft.
Oh, yeah.
Young man. LW texts me all the time. He's like, can we just talk on the phone? I'm terrible at texting. So you see.
Yeah, you're terrible at answering the phone.
No, that's true. Sorry, Sudsy was asking again there why do you use both? Why do I use both? I think more habit than anything else. I think like I feel like range finder is a bit more old school confirmation. I don't know if I'm right there with. I just think if you can get two things that kind of agree.
I think the thing too, like you look at a green, you're like, oh, that pin is middle, and then you get up there and it's. I mean, I know we're not playing
that's
the
a good
PJ
point.
Tour, but then you get up there, you're like, it is a lot further back than
You take
I
a look
thought,
at
so-
like our first hole at Brampton. You get down there, right? You've got whatever
Yeah, that's a tough
120
hole.
in.
Yeah.
And I shoot the pin and confirm. Okay, where is 120 on that
Totally.
green? That's 2/3 back. That's a massive green front to back. No, that's a really good point. I think the two work really well hand in hand.
BF90 is asking club lead times, build lead times. Is the products in the house?
Yep.
It's like a couple days.
Yeah.
The builders really only touch it for a couple days max. We use 24-hour glue because it's a good bond. If you at time of fitting, we are quoting still to this day 4 to 6 weeks. But there's times where there's a lot more where people are coming in and like 2.5 weeks later they're picking up partial parts of their set.
Yeah.
They're getting their irons or they're getting their driver at the same time. We say 4 to 6 weeks to be safe. We try to stay around that. We're trying to be faster at it. We're trying to get it to 3 weeks.
We're
if
working
we can.
really hard to get it to 3 weeks on what we call core orders, and less than that if it's product that we have in stock, so we can turn it around in 2 or under. If it's an exotic like even roll putters, we take us a little bit longer. Lab putters, just the supply of those takes a little bit longer, but yeah, it's we're working hard to get it towards about 3 weeks turnaround time right now. That's our goal. Preston saying you guys need to get into pour overs. What's that?
I don't know.
I've never heard that.
I think it's a coffee.
How is the okay? I'd be interested. How's your quest for speed going? Matt G
That's
asks.
very good. Nice. I sped here on the 407.
I know, he speeds
Watch
everywhere
this.
he goes. A little lead foot there.
My driving's bad lately.
Speed, I would say I'm kind of pushing mine back up. I'm trying to get back up towards 170 and above. I feel like I needed to do some work in my swing. I had to back off a little bit. Had some injuries post bracket. I needed to be tended to, and I just had to back off.
Oh, your neck.
What about you? What's your excuse?
Lazy.
Lazy.
That's not an excuse. That's the truth, folks.
Preston says it's a coffee. My face doesn't look as shiny this week, does it?
Did you get a new moisturizer?
I was very conscious this morning which one I used.
I got a new one.
What did you use? Shim Shimmer?
No, brand new one. 100 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody.
Nice.
Thank
That
you
made
for
your
your
day?
support. Ah, it's good. Teamwork.
How many's on?
314.
Currently 314 live. Come on. We can get
Everyone,
that to 200.
Press the like button. It's
Come on,
easy.
200.
If I can sit here and speak to you, you can press the thumbs up button.
There you go. Happy now?
Not really. It's still only at 109.
All right.
Matt G was flushing it for a few weeks, now back to struggling with toe strikes. Any tips other than hit the center?
I know. Try harder, Matt. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Are you handle raising and pulling the centre mass towards you? It's a Sometimes it can be, again, we talked earlier to the gentleman who asked the question about hitting it in the toe. Sometimes it can be from cutting across it too much, pulling the centre mass away. I think some club path issues can be an issue. So I think one of those two.
Just don't need to
I know, it's
acknowledge
too
it.
much. Your hair looks a bit more voluminous today, little fella. New product. Actually, it is Yemen. You should try some. Yeah, old receding.
Just as,
You know what? It's a bit voluminous, it is.
Aye, it is.
It's a new product.
Oh, really?
Aye. My mum brought it over. They can only get it in Scotland. Can't get it over here.
Look like you've been to Turkey.
It's
gonna
good
get-
Turkey. Hair and teeth. You know those who have been to Turkey, they came back with a tan, a hairline and teeth. All the way from Istanbul.
Gotta sit it to you like this.
I know. Ready to rind the 130 at Chepstow. Mikey, taking any golf lessons? Yeah, he has. He's been working.
I have.
He's been working on it. Did you try any? Or you working on
yep.
that?
I actually hit balls yesterday before I played,
Good.
and I watched some video the other night.
Hitting a bit higher?
I definitely hitting it high. I was gonna text you that saying the ball's going higher.
But you didn't.
I know, because you were busy with the kids.
Look at that, 144 likes for you.
I know, but 311 people watching.
Let's get it to 200. Come on. We'll stay on here for 2 hours.
Yes. So Tyler, a call.
I tell you what, Preston is asked a nice question there. Did you think about getting into any of the 2024 Iron releases? What would your second pick be if I wasn't playing?
Oh, we did this the other day.
What would I play if I wasn't playing T150s?
Oh, Mizuno 223s, 243s. With Project X 6.0s.
No,
Yeah.
no. No, I'd do Acro Red, I think. I like that. I like the launch windows a wee bit flatter.
You know what's back? The 5-iron's back, by the way.
Is it?
So good. I should have
5
never
irons,
listened
I
to you.
know. It'll remind you of that video. Oh, you're flishing it. You had some great shots of that wee hybrid.
Yeah, I did.
You just got a funk with your swing.
Shocker.
What do you feel that you would like to change in your bag? I know you would like a TaylorMade driver.
I'd love a TaylorMade driver. We QI10 core.
Because your pal's playing one.
Oh, because
And
Scotty
Scotty.
Scheffler. Yeah, figured driver. I don't know.
Your TSR3 is so good for you, though.
Yeah, it
How
was
did you drive it the weekend?
Good. Little draws.
I know, you hit it way better outside.
Outside, yeah, I
you
know.
don't hit it that good in here. Some days you have your moments, but I think you get so enamoured with the speed. I think you get stuck in the back foot more. On the golf course, you're just different.
I had one miss it with it, and it wasn't even that bad. It was just a flat little cut. So who knows? I'd like a TaylorMade driver. Something new. I've played that TSR3 for 5 years.
You haven't. You've played it for 2. Golf 007, you two play around yet only with 6 clubs in the bag and see how you do. I do this often help shot creativity.
James Bond, I want to play with 20 clubs in the bag.
I think playing with fewer clubs, I do think is a good thing. I don't think the score really changes that much. It's not that big of a change.
College says you guys will be in the new Titleist driver soon enough. Whatever works.
I'm really liking that QI10.
Don't.
I really like it. I do.
Okay.
Shall I tell you again?
I'll get one. I'll have one. Just need to build it up.
Sean's asking, Ian, you were in the Diamana GT, I think, now VF, similarities, differences. GT felt stiffer in the handle, which I didn't like. Felt really handle stiff. And the VF
Yeah, you were in
loads a little smoother.
You were in GT for a second.
Aye. I had like a 40X at one point, remember? Still got that one.
2 iron, 2 long iron, 2 mid, and 2 short putter does not count. That's what 007
Could do
said.
that. I think I'd take a 2 iron, a 5 iron, too short. I'd take a 7 iron, 9 iron, gap wedge, and lob wedge. That'd be my 6.
That's pretty good.
You?
Oh, same.
Aye, quite like it.
That's pretty good. Sudsy on the water saying, what rangefinder do you guys have in the bag? I left mine in Florida.
Aye. I
Where it
use,
belongs.
what's mine? Bushnell what?
Bushnell.
XE Pro.
Yeah. I really like that Garmin one. But it's $1,000.
Come on, treat yourself. Be good to yourself. You know, you work hard
I
for it.
lose them too often.
I know, I've tried to lose mine so often.
Really?
The amount of time
Don't worry, I'll show you how to lose it.
the cart boy comes round. Oh, is this yours?
I know. Is that what they sound like?
What?
Oh, is it yours?
Oh, is this yours, Mr. Fraser?
You love being called Mr. Fraser.
Oh, you love being called
They
that.
say,
Oh, Mr.
"Oh,
Mr. Bartasevich is on property.
Hey, and you go, please do not call me that.
Aye. What do you make of all the mini driver activity? Titleist have one, not coming to market. Callaway, I don't know if that's a tour-only product.
Yeah, I mean, every couple of years
You
they
don't really
dabble
care,
with
do
this.
you?
No, I do care. I think it's great good for the industry, for the health of it.
Graham's following up. Loft up 3 wood versus loft down 5 wood for the hook struggle. Loft down 5 wood, Graham, for sure. That's one of the things I've done with that QI10 Tour fairway wood. I took the 18 degree, turned it down to 16.5, moved the weight forward a little bit, high launch, low spin, less left. Beauty. Beauty. Kyle H says the Nikon Cool Shot Pro with the stabilization is awesome. Yep, Nikon make good products. No doubt about that.
Matchy, favorite irons you guys have not put in the bag? And have you not put something in the bag because one of us had in the bag first?
No, you typically. I got my T150s, you copied me. I got my TSR.
We got
you
fit
copied me.
separately 20 yards away from each other.
Anything I've not put in the bag because you've had it. No, I love being like my pal.
Oh, aye, very good. That's a lie. Anyways,
Come on, answer the question. Anything you've not put in the bag because I had it in the bag.
probably in the past because I just can't be bothered to listen to get the gears.
Copycat.
He's a copycat.
Serial copycat.
Oh well.
I'm only joking. Listen, anywhere we go, just order 2.
What you
Restaurant, what are you getting?
I get chicken parm. I was thinking the
Oh, it's
same.
like that. Just 2 of those. 2 orange San Pellegrinos, please. Okay.
53 minutes.
A couple more questions, then we're out. Bell is asking, do you see a bigger sensitivity to shaft changes at higher speed or low speed? Is it super player? It's player dependent, Bill. It really is. It's not something that's speed related.
Super DK, good afternoon. I got a new TaylorMade mini driver, 11.5 heavyweight forward. I have an extra VA Nemesis 65. You think the counterbalance will work well with the mini driver's low spin? Yeah, could. You're gonna play that at 43, what is it, 43.75, that length?
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I think they should just bring
I
back
mean,
the
with
bubble
that-
shaft for everyone.
What's that?
They should bring back the bubble shaft for everyone.
Behave. Oban shafts, question mark. I'm not sure what that means.
We have a super from Zeke. Cost is a significant factor for me. How am I best off getting the correct clubs? Get fit for new level. get fit from New Level. Tried to guess my specs and order used from OEM.
Don't guess.
Yeah, just go get fit.
Invest in the fit fee and then, take it. And obviously, if you need to source it from other places. I will say, guys, the thing with doing it that way, where you just go and try and source it without really having any information, that it costs you more in the long run.
Waste of money.
You change more often, and that's why I always feel if you invest a little bit more in the clubs and do it the custom route, it's I think it's the cheaper way to do it in the long run. I really do. Route. What do you say? Cheaper route.
Take a different route.
Route.
I don't know.
I've got a
what
different
they
route. Route 66.
Never really thought about it.
Rob S., any idea what the D stands for in the new Callaway DUW? I'd imagine the driving utility would. I think it was like 13 degrees or something like that. I think that's what the DUW stands for. Matt G thinks the best looking clubs in your just flip there, your bag was the 14 irons, Ian. Stunning. They were nice. Too bad I couldn't hit them.
The last one, VDB. Started with P790s, S300s at 88 mile an hour 7 iron, now at 96 to 98. Oof. And good striker, but getting frustrated flyers on good hits. My fitter switching me to X100 120s. Will this help, or maybe a less hot club head,
it's
clot?
It's more about the head. Obviously, S300 is not going to really be that stable for you. 10 miles an hour more, but I would say get yourself a head that's a little bit lighter in ball speed and spins a little bit more. That'll regulate your distances a little bit more. Okay. Did they get you to your 200? No? 166? 162, sorry.
Poor effort.
Quite good. I think that's the highest it's been in a while. Take it.
Oh, it's pretty good. Good job, everybody.
Yeah. Good job. Guys, thank you so much. What's coming up this week? We have a review of Mizuno 2. We're actually going to compare the first 221, no, we're not doing 221, 223, 225 Mizuno Pro versus 243 and 245 Mizuno
Again?
Pro.
That video's coming out. I was like, we have to film it again?
No, we filmed that last week, actually.
Right.
We'll be releasing that one this week. Looks like you guys enjoyed the Bryson video. Over the moon at the response to the Bryson video. I thought it might have been a little bit too much in the weeds in terms of the sort of technical nature of it, but it seems like you guys enjoyed it, which is lovely.
It was good.
Yep. As of tonight, we in our Canadian stores, we are going on a promo for fitting, 50% off fitting, as of tonight midnight. So really tomorrow. We'll be on a promo, 50% off. I think it's Spring 50. Is that what it is? Come on, you're the guru of all these things. I think it's Spring 50.
Spring 50. There you go.
There you go. Golf 007 Bryson video rocket.
April 22nd to May 11th midnight is promo booking time. Fitting must be completed by end of June.
There you go. So guys, if anyone, there you go. Kyle already got the promo on IG. Excellent. Good to know. Preston, go to your local coffee shop, not Starbucks, and try a pour over.
They don't have a local coffee shop.
Of course they do. You just got to get into the neighbourhoods, Michael. That's where they live. Got to support local, the little guy. You're all about Howard.
Aye, Howard Chelsea, you're watching.
What's Howard doing for you? Messed up your drink. Howard doesn't know how to put tea right in my milk.
You mean milk in your tea?
No, I actually like it the other way around. I like loads of milk. Okay, what else, boys? What else have we got video-wise for the week?
Ping stuff.
Old versus new.
Fit or fit?
Yeah, do we have the follower fitting this week?
It's not currently.
No, I think it's coming down the line. Old versus new, SLDR, TaylorMade M5, QI10 LS. Good video, very interesting. Just filmed it. You'll like it.
You'll like it.
You'll like it. Anything else?
Oh, there's lots of things.
What one?
Oh yeah, 10K drivers.
Oh, it's not a bracket, but we are going
Look out.
to test the 10K drivers against one another.
Need for Speed.
Yep, do that one. And there'll be one other. Accra, is that this week?
Yeah, well, right now it's a scramble. We're not sure if it'll be done or not.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, Acura
Well,
GX.
we know about those. There may be a special treat, but there also may not. So we will see. Okay, guys. SLDR for the win, but it's really unforgiving. Yes, Mike, you're right. You're right. We will see you guys next week. 174 likes for Mikey. Thank you for making his wee face smile even just a little bit.
Thanks everybody.
Makes my life easier. See you next week.